Yo, what's up, guys? What's going on? Yeah, today, as you can see, 5-12. Last week for picks. Yeah, not great. Not great, guys. Yeah, I didn't know it was gonna be the craziest week since like 2007 in college football. Yeah, it was a crazy week. I was on the wrong side of a lot of games, obviously. But then there were some games that I thought I was on the right side. It's just the teams I picked just didn't finish. Like Oregon and Georgia. Like they didn't cover by what? A point? A point and a half? They didn't cover by a point and a half. So that's just unlucky. Rutgers was half a point off. Iowa, I don't know. They were just unserious. I mean, they punted at like the 40-yard line. It was like 4th and 1 at the 40 going in. And they punted. I don't know. Like, you're playing to keep it close or you're not playing to win. That's just a loser's mentality. Louisville, they straight up lost. UNLV, they lost to. South Carolina, what was the final for that? Yeah, they lost by 24. So that one's frustrating. UAB, I mean, I think they quit. Like, actually. They do not care anymore. What conference are they in? The American? I mean, you lost by 51. You gave up 71 points. Now, if I knew they were going to quit, I wouldn't have picked them. Obviously. Arizona. Yeah, they're probably done too. They've been so disappointing this year. 3-2. Lost at home to Texas Tech. I mean, they threw it what? They threw it 50 times. 2 picks, no touchdowns. Yeah, it's just really bad right now, man. I'm going to save that one. Hey, some of our wins, though. Arkansas, we were all over that one. That was good. They actually won the game outright. Minnesota won the game outright. Cal should have won the game outright. Florida won the game outright. So yeah, we took some underdogs and we actually were on the right side, which is promising. Yeah, this is the game I want to talk about. What in the heck was this? I mean, is Missouri gonna like win a game the rest of the season? I mean, what in the heck did we watch on Saturday? Brady Cook, he's that bad. He's that bad. People were saying he was bad a couple weeks ago. You know, they should have lost to Vanderbilt. That's another thing. They should have lost to Vanderbilt. They could have lost to Boston College. In the first 2 games, everyone's like, oh my gosh, they haven't allowed any points. Well, you played Buffalo and Murray State. So everyone got this false hope or false narrative about Missouri. And then they played 2 teams with a pulse. They won, but they were losing at points in the game. And Vanderbilt, they should have lost. As we saw, Vanderbilt beat Alabama. And Vanderbilt's not that bad of a team. But then you go on the road for the first time this year against Texas A&M, a very talented team, and you lose by 30. I mean, it's bad. And their schedule, here, let's look at that. Okay, you're gonna win against UMass. There's a win, but like, that's just an easy win. You're not gonna have to really earn that. Auburn, hey, they could lose to Auburn. Alabama, you're probably losing. Oklahoma, you're probably losing. Why I say they're losing to Oklahoma? If Missouri plays a team with a pulse on defense, I mean, they're not going to score. That's just the bottom line. I don't know if they can score. South Carolina, yeah, their secondary is not good, but that front 4, like Brady Cook is not a good quarterback. You get pressure in his face like A&M did. Like A&M has dudes on the D-line, but so does South Carolina, so does Bama. Like they're probably not going to make the playoff. You lose those 2 games, you're definitely not making it then. Like 8 tackles for loss and 6 sacks for A&M is crazy. Crazy. I mean, everyone was getting in there. Nick Swarton, Shamar Stewart, 4 tackles. Shamar Turner, 4. Sanford, sack and TFL. David Hicks, where's he at? I know he had a sack. And DJ Hicks, sack, TFL. Like, everyone was getting in there. Line issue, or a quarterback, or both. It's just not good. I mean, total yards. Another thing with this game. What makes it crazier is this was Connor Wegman's first game back. And you have to remember, before Connor Wegman got hurt, like, there's legit talk about him being benched for the season by Marcel Reed. Now, he was healthy for the first time this week again, and it seemed like a pretty easy decision to start Connor Wegman. And Eli Drinkwitz did say post game, he's like, yeah, we were ready for Marcel Reed. We planned for Marcel Reed all week. Well, how'd that work out for you? You know? How'd that work out for you? Didn't plan for both. Connor Wegman. Hey, when Connor Wegman's on, I don't know what happened. Fixed. 18 to 22, 276. I mean, A&M had 10 penalties and they still won this game by a third. Crazy. They ran for 236, almost 7 yards a carry. Missouri 2 yards a carry. I mean, that's the bottom line right there. If you can't stop the run and you can't run the ball, you're probably not going to win many games. And that's Missouri's problem right now. When teams know Brady Cook has to drop back and throw, it's probably not gonna be good. It's probably not gonna be good. And what was the other game? Michigan. I mean, what the heck was that, guys? For those that watch this game, where's Michigan at? For those that watch this game, terrible offense by Michigan. I mean, it's painful at this point. They had 287 yards, but there was some 287. When you're 4 for 12 on third down, 13 to 25 passing, and you're averaging 4 yards a carry. Like, yeah, you ran the ball 37 times. You should have 170 yards. Hopefully. You should. You're throwing it 25 times. You should have 100 yards. Right? You should have 100 yards passing. The thing is, they had 4 yards per pass. They threw a pick. They lost the fumble. They did switch quarterbacks, and Jack Tuttle had Michigan's offense looking better than it has. Still not good, though. It's still not good. I mean, Edwards had 95 yards, but he also had a 40-yarder. The touchdown. And besides that, they really couldn't run the ball. Really couldn't run the ball. I mean, they stopped the run, but, I mean, Will Rogers, 21 to 31, 271, 2 touchdowns. The backup came in 2 for 2, 44 yards. Yeah, Michigan, they're in trouble. They're in trouble. Illinois, you're probably going to be underdog at Illinois. Michigan State, you can lose to Michigan State. I mean, Oregon, you're probably not going to beat. Indiana, very losable. Northwestern, probably the only winnable game that you're probably going to be favored in. I mean, obviously, Michigan State, Indiana, Illinois, you can win. You're probably not going to be picked to win. Not with that offense. Northwestern, you should win that game. Ohio State, I mean, I want to say no chance, but heck, who knows? Who knows? I mean, Oregon, Ohio State, if this is the offense that Michigan rolls out there, Oregon and Ohio State should smoke them by 20 to 30. Pretty easily, I'd say. Like, that offense is so bad. Like, them in Michigan is literally Iowa right now. They're Iowa. They're Iowa. Right? You've scored 30 once this year. It's against Fresno State. Just yikes. They have a bye next week. A much needed bye because they got a lot of issues. USC, Minnesota. Hit on this game real quick. Lincoln Riley, man. Where they at? I want y'all to remember something. After week 1, USC beat LSU, and the Miller Moss Heisman talk started coming around, right? Now, I said after week 1 and week 2, real ball knowers don't make conclusions after 1 or 2 games. Now, why is that? 1, we don't know how good the team is you're playing. In this case, everyone thought LSU was good, right? Oh, USC's back. They beat LSU. Well, yeah, LSU's ranked, top 15 right now? But LSU's biggest weakness was USC's biggest strength. Now it's throwing the football and stopping the pass, right? Like, there's a lot of teams, a lot of quarterbacks, some not even ranked, that would look good throwing against LSU. The problem is, everyone had a conclusion that USC was back and their defense is good because they stopped the run for once and they threw the ball on an SEC defense. When in reality, LSU has no run game on offense and they can't stop the pass. Against Michigan, okay? What'd you do? You played a team that could run the football. Michigan ran the football. Michigan got after the quarterback and exposed your offensive line. Like, USC's interior offensive line, center and guard might be good. These tackles are bad. These offensive tackles are very, very bad. And they got exposed against Michigan. They got exposed against Minnesota. And another thing, USC's D-line, yes, they can stop the run against LSU and who else have they played? Stop the run against Wisconsin. Wisconsin didn't have a threat of passing. But Minnesota, they got some big boys on that O-line. They ran for 193. 3 touchdowns. The problems aren't fixed at USC. Competition can really make you look better than you are. Penn State this Saturday. Those offensive tackles, man. Miller Moss, he's going to be getting hit again. And it could look just like the Michigan game. It could look just like the Michigan game when USC's on offense. But Penn State, like, if I'm James Franklin, I'm telling my O-line and running backs, like, take it to them. Like, these guys think they got it figured out. They think they got their run defense fixed. But they haven't seen Nick Singleton. I mean, Nick Singleton's better than every running back they played. This offensive line, I mean, heck, is it better than Michigan's? Is Penn State's offensive line better than Michigan's? It could be. It could be. We'll have to see. Maybe run blocking wise, it could be. We're just going to have to see because Penn State really hasn't been that tested either. And they played UCLA, Illinois, Kent State, Bowling Green, West Virginia. I mean, Illinois is the most legit team they played. But that D-line, I mean, it's a good D-line, but the body types are just not. I mean, it's not going to be like when you play Ohio State, right? That's the bottom line. So at USC, they got to figure it out at the line of scrimmage still. But for Minnesota, what a win! What a win this was. Also, there's a player that not many people know about. Where's he at? Boy Parrish. Look at this. True freshman. He's their best player on defense. He's a top 50 recruit. Everyone wanted him. Near the end of his recruitment, I mean, he was committed to Minnesota for a while. But near the end of his recruitment, a lot of big dogs, a lot of powerhouses came in calling and say, hey, can we get you on campus for a visit? And how committed are you to Minnesota? And he didn't listen to any of them. Didn't listen to anyone, any coach. He stayed at Minnesota, and he had the game-winning interception. Game-winning pick against USC, and he's an absolute dog on defense for them. That's what Minnesota is. Run the ball, play defense. The definition of a Big Ten team. Run the ball, play defense. All right, now we got to hit on these two games right here. Actually, these three. Here, we'll say Bama for last. We'll just go up the list right here. So Georgia, Auburn. Yeah, Georgia has some problems. Georgia has some problems on offense, and I think it starts with the receiving core. Like they just don't have the difference makers out there. They really don't. Like Arian Smith had 1 catch for 4 yards. He's the fastest player on the team. Fastest player on the team, 1 carry for 4 yards. And it's about time Colby Young played. Like, this is against Auburn's secondary. Like, almost every team Auburn has played so far this year has had open guys versus secondary. And there's times Georgia struggled to score, to put it in the end zone. And they only outgained, how much is that? I don't know how much that is. 44? They only outgained Auburn by 44. 40 passing, 4 rushing. Like, when you can't throw the ball and no one's scared of your receivers, they're going to load the box. Like, 3 yards a carry for Georgia. Like, Auburn averaged more yards per carry than you. Auburn Tigers. Against you. This is at Georgia. Like, yeah, they won 31-13. But this came down to the red zone. I don't know if I can see that on here. Yeah, I don't think it'll let me see. Field goal. Where are they at? So they're at the 36. In the second quarter. Field goal. Downs. Like, they had chances. I just don't know. I think Georgia missed on the receivers in the offseason. And we thought Lovett was going to be a dude for them. I mean, he's trying. 4 catches, he had a touchdown. I don't know, this offensive line's not as good as we thought. And I guess the biggest takeaway from this game is the scoreboard doesn't do justice for how competitive and close this game actually was. I guess that's the best way to put it. Because as a Georgia fan, you're like, okay, we won, let's move on, right? But Kirby Smart, he's probably thinking, like, what's going on? We played the worst half of football since I've been the coach here last week. This week, we looked mediocre against an Auburn team that basically has lost every game because they give the opponent the game. Arkansas, they threw like 5 picks. Oklahoma, they were up and they let up 14 points in what, like 3 minutes? Cal, same thing. They turned it over like 4 or 5 times. They should have won. And then Georgia's the same way. They just couldn't convert. And they didn't turn the ball over. I don't believe they turned it over. Yeah, no turnovers in this game. It's just a weird game. Like look at the yards. 4th down in red zone. I mean, that was really the only difference in this game. Auburn converts on 2 plays. We're talking about a 4-point game, 3-point game, possibly maybe a 7-point game with like 5 minutes to go, and who knows what would have happened. Who knows? The next game we gotta talk about is Tennessee. But I think this one's more concerning than Georgia. Obviously because they lost, but not only that, Tennessee's offense was not explosive whatsoever. Against an Arkansas defense that teams have had their way with this year. Like, Arkansas is 3-man rush in this game. Now, shout out to D-line. There's a lot of guys. Jackson? Where's Landon Jackson at? Landon Jackson. I mean, he only had half a sack and half TFL. But, man, he was making Nico move around in the pocket all night. They had 4 sacks, 4 TFLs. And a lot of that was with a 3-man rush, which is crazy and very concerning for Tennessee, given who they have coming up. But yeah, the explosive plays were not there for Tennessee. It was a lot of dink and dunk. I don't know if that was by design or Arkansas was just not giving up the deep ball. I mean, as you can see, they had one big play, 42 yards, and that was on the last drive when they had to go fast. They had to get down there fast, and that was the only time they had a long pass. Now, I will say, Tennessee's defense is still good. It's still good. Rush defense, you allowed 3 yards per carry. Runs of 24 and 22, and you still only allowed 130 total. But the run defense is still pretty good. Taylor Green did get hurt in this game. Singleton came in. He did lead the last drive. He ran it in, which was smart by Tennessee for letting him score. It actually gave them a chance, or else they could have wasted the clock and kicked like the shortest game-winning field goal possible. Other takeaways. There's not much else to say. Tennessee's defense is legit. Offense, I mean, against Oklahoma, what they have, like, just 2 big plays on their touchdown drives, and that was about it. I mean, they didn't score that much. They scored 25 and 2 explosive plays, so 11 points besides those. I mean, with Alabama and Georgia coming up, heck, dude, even Kentucky against that offensive line. Kentucky has NFL D linemen. NFL D linemen. So yeah, there's a lot to be concerned about Tennessee on offense. But like I said, the run defense is good. Pass defense, I mean, got tested a little bit. Got tested a little bit, and it did struggle. Now on the Diego Pavia, player of the weekend. 16 of 20, 250, 2 touchdowns. That's pretty dang good against Alabama. It's pretty dang good. Now this game started off very good for Vanderbilt. They were up, 13-0. They went through a pick 6. Well, before the pick 6, Vanderbilt had a long touchdown drive. 10 plays, 75 yards, over 6 minutes. That set the tone. You're up 13-0. Bama scores. This game was 23-21, right? Everyone was on Twitter. Everyone on Twitter was saying it. People at halftime of the broadcast, the guys on the broadcast were saying, all right, Bama's definitely going to win this game. They came back. It's close. Vanderbilt, they threw the first punch. They got out 13-0. But no way Bama loses, right? And then Vanderbilt scored again. They scored again. And then everyone's saying, okay, Alabama has to answer. 2-possession game. And it was at this point right here. It was 30-21. And Bama scored. Okay? And then they held Vanderbilt to a field goal. And I was like, all right, Kalen DeBoer, you got a money drive. Go take the lead. As you can see, they fumbled. Vanderbilt goes and scores 40-28. That's where concern set in. And there's only 5 minutes left, right? 5 minutes left in the game when that happened. Bama goes and scores. Vanderbilt got first downs. And that was that. Vanderbilt didn't flinch in this game. A lot of good coaches say, don't flinch. You know, when someone throws the first punch, all right, next play mentality, and that's what we had in this game. Alabama, I don't know what their problem is in the secondary on defense. I mean, we kind of hit on it last week. Georgia kind of exposed them in the second half. Like, that secondary has holes. When you have young guys playing, you're going to give up big plays. That's the bottom line. But not only that, the offense for Bama, I mean, you only ran for 80 yards. Only 80 yards on Vanderbilt. Yeah, you threw for 310, but a lot of the time it's just Milrow saying, all right, I got to chuck a deep ball, right? I can't sit in the pocket anymore. I got to chuck a deep ball. That's what he did. And it almost seems like Bama's getting too reliant on Ryan Williams bailing them out and just making a crazy play in the pass game. That's what it feels like, just watching them sometimes. It's like, man, we can't get anything going. Let's just chuck a fade ball to Ryan Williams. Well, it worked this time. You beat double coverage with it. But that's not going to be the case all the time. Like, what happens if you call that on, like, say it's like 2nd and 10. You call that and it doesn't work. Now you have 3rd and 10 when you absolutely need a touchdown on that drive. Like, is Milrow going to be able to make a play? Make a pass play? Well, we saw it against Georgia in the first half. Because the only time they did anything in the second half was, what, a miracle play to Ryan Williams. A miracle play to him. I think there is some concern. Not with Bama's offensive line, but just run game in general. The run game in general. Yeah, let's see what their run games look like last couple weeks. 173. That was Milrow did a lot, didn't he? I mean, see, that's the problem. Milrow ran for 117 of your 170. Let's see what they did here. 181. Look at that. Milrow, 75. So this is the only game. This is the only game so far where a running back actually ran the ball. Western Kentucky, I mean, yeah. Western Kentucky, I mean. Hopefully you run on them, right? Hopefully you can run on them. Yeah, I think that's a cause for concern. Since week 2, your running backs haven't ran the ball good. Milrow's been your leading rusher. You're the only guy that can run. Again, I mean, Tennessee. I mean, if I'm a Tennessee fan watching Alabama right now, heck, we can stop the run with just 6-man box or 5-man box with our D line. That front 4, get pressure, stop the run. I gotta be feeling pretty good. I mean, Missouri same way. I mean, A&M gashed them, but LSU. I mean, Alabama's probably gonna feast on LSU if we're being honest. That pass defense. Oklahoma though, Oklahoma's defense is gonna be pretty good. I mean, I think Bama's definitely gonna make the playoff. I think that's a question. I think they only lose one more. That's probably, what, Tennessee? Possibly LSU. If LSU plays perfect on defense. But I mean, we saw him get punched in the mouth against Vanderbilt. Diego Pavia. I mean, he beat Auburn last year with New Mexico. He did it last year. Went to the state of Alabama and won. At home. But yeah. That's my thoughts on Bama. That secondary is going to have to get it figured out if they're going to want to go not just to the playoff, but go win a playoff game. What other games didn't we talk about? Oh, gosh. All right, who else stayed up till 2:30 in the morning watching this? My pick did go through. What I have, Cal plus 10. It went through. They covered, but they should have won this game. How do you lose and sell this bad? You were up 35-10. You're up 35-10. Look right here, 35-10, and then you allow a 12-play, 75-yard touchdown drive. All right, cool. You get a field goal. Good. You're up by 20. You're up by 20 late third quarter, but then you allow another 11-play, 75-yard touchdown drive. 5 plays punt. 9 plays 70-yard touchdown drive. 4 plays punt. Then you allow a 6-play, 92-yard touchdown drive. This was embarrassing. First play of the drive, you had an amazing punt. An amazing punt down to the 8-yard line. Next play, 77 yards. 77 yards. There's a minute 28 in the game. And you're playing up and you let a guy run past you. I don't know what else to say. I mean, Cal schemed open guys in this game. And they had huge pass plays. They had 57, 66, 56, 51. I mean, what the heck are we doing? This is Cal football. 2 guys had 1 catch and they're 56 and 51 yards. They schemed guys open. They schemed guys open to win this game. In Miami, they escaped again. That's the most frustrating part about it, for me at least. Like, Miami has all this hype around them, but they should be 4-2. They should be 4-2. They should be 4-2. There was a play in this game. Cal had the ball, and if they called targeting, which any other game, any other Saturday, they call it. It was the most obvious targeting. They didn't call it, and then Cal had the punt. But if they call that, the game's probably over. The game is probably over because Miami, they had their timeouts. But realistically speaking, would have got the ball, 40 seconds left? At like their own, 20? Or worse? I mean, Cal's punter was doing good all night when he punted. I mean, the Cal fans, they showed out in this game. College game day was there. You got to feel for them. Blowing a 35-10 lead, then a 38-18 lead. They played so conservative. I mean, they probably had all these yards, in the first half? It's bad, man. It's real bad. I mean, Miami had the ball for 15 more minutes because the second half, Cal went 3 and out or a couple plays and punted. All right, what else? I don't even know what else to say about that game. It was bad. So bad. Florida State, Clemson. I mean, I don't think anyone really watched that game. Just bad football. Iowa State. I think they're ranked 11th now. I think they're ranked 11th. Number 1 in the Big 12. Where they at? Yeah, they're 11. They got West Virginia this week. They're a good football team right now. Real good. All right, hold on. There's a team I'm not talking about that I was planning on talking about that's entering Oklahoma State territory. Here they are. Louisville. They're bad. I don't know where that narrative came from, that Louisville had a good defense and an NFL quarterback. You don't. You don't have either one. Tyler Shuck, as an Oregon fan, I've seen enough of this guy. And he was on our team. He played 2 years, or 1 year, 2020, and he left. I mean, if guys aren't schemed open for him, he's not good. And that defense, Like I said, I don't know where that narrative came from. I mean, you let SMU drop 34, 26 first downs allowed, 481 yards allowed. You're home. It's bad football. They're literally Oklahoma State. They rely on an average quarterback to win them games because sometimes they just can't run the ball. Sometimes they can't run the ball or get themselves a yard. So then they go and rely on Tyler Shuck to throw it around 30 to 40 times a game. With a defense like Oklahoma State, people thought, oh yeah, this could be good. You know, preseason, everyone's talking about Oklahoma State's O-line, Ali Gordon, and then that defense. Louisville, yeah, your defense looks good. Let's see who they played. Yeah, it looks good against Austin Peay, Jack State. Yeah, it's going to look good. But then you played Georgia Tech, Notre Dame, and SMU. It doesn't look as good. Virginia, it might look good. Miami's probably going to throw the ball on you for 400. Boston College, if Castellanos plays, Castellanos might run for 100, might throw for 200. He just might. Clemson, probably going to lose. Stanford, your defense might look good against them. Pitt, Kentucky, who knows? Yeah, I think Louisville's just like Oklahoma State. We've classified Oklahoma State in the category of not a good football team. Who did Oklahoma State play this week, by the way? Case in point right here. Case in point. Holy crap, guys. This is so bad. This is so bad. I'm gonna say it again. This is terrible. 21 carries, 36 yards. Ali Gordon, a preseason Heisman candidate, 13 carries for 50 yards. What is this guy averaging, Anna? He won the Doak Walker last year. Look at the difference. His longest run is 27. He has 4 touchdowns in 6 games. 384 yards and 4 touchdowns. It's bad. It is so bad. Alan Bowman, 10 of 19, 116, 2 picks. I mean, this guy. 8 picks already, and he had 14 last year. Got 8 picks already. 6 games, and he's on pace for 16 picks. How old is he? Is he like super old? He's been in college since 2018, so. And West Virginia's defense is known as like bottom of the Big 12. Bottom. And he went 3 for 10 on third down, 11 first downs, 227 total yards. Terrible. But then, a West Virginia offense that has not been good, that has not had a pulse. You let rush for dang near 400 yards. At home. At home. Oklahoma State, they're lucky. This game right here against Arkansas, oh shoot. They're lucky because 2-4 right now would not look good. Like, we're talking maybe not making a bowl game after being ranked top 20. Like, if you guys remember this game, look at this. Like, what the heck are we doing? Arkansas wins this game 9 out of 10 times. I'm so convinced. I'm so convinced of that. They win this game 9 out of 10 times. I still don't know how they lost. I still don't know. A fourth quarter collapse at the end. Arkansas, what would their record be right now? 5-1. They're at 5-1 right now. Oh man, 5-1 going into a bye week. That's tough for Arkansas. That's real tough. I'm gonna go look at Oklahoma State's schedule. The reason why I'm so hard on Oklahoma State is because preseason, their fans kept saying how good they were. All these people were saying, "Oh, Oklahoma State, they're gonna win the Big 12." You got the most experienced O-line. They got Ollie Gordon, a good defense. No one's talking about them anymore. Like, period. Like, when you're wrong, you gotta admit you're wrong. Let's go look at the schedule. This is why I said that Arkansas win and the collapse by Arkansas, giving you the win, is huge. If you were 2-4, you need 4 wins out of these games. BYU, you ain't winning that. At Baylor, toss up. Arizona State, losable. I mean, TCU's the most winnable game here. Texas Tech, the way they're playing, you're probably going to lose that. At Colorado, you're not stopping Colorado. Loss. You need to win these 3. And they're probably going to be... I mean, Kenny Dillingham has Arizona State playing really good right now. Really good football. And you can see right here, they haven't won a conference game yet. You played Utah's backup quarterback and let this happen. Yeah, you lost by 3. You scored 2 touchdowns in 5 minutes to end the game. Their quarterback threw 2 picks, and you still lost because Alan Bowman threw 2 picks as well and had less than 50% completion. It's a mess. It is a mess. I think that was the last team I needed to talk about. Our last game. Indiana's good. Ashton Genty, Heisman front runner. He did that in the first half. 13 for 186, 3 touchdowns. Heisman front runner. I mean, Penn State. Yeah, it was a 16-point game, but UCLA never had a chance. Never had a chance. Something that was funny in this game, UCLA was down 27-3 or 24-3, one or the other. Like, they needed to go fast, right? In the fourth quarter. I don't see how long this drive was. They took forever. They had a 16-play, 8-minute drive to end the game. That's sad. That is so sad. Picks next week, we got to bounce back because utter chaos. Utter chaos. All right, I'm going to hop on the game. But I got time for one game.
EA Sports.
Brian Oropko, Reggie Wayne. About it. Dude, I wish Ultimate Team wasn't so time consuming and like pay to win. It would be fun. It would be fun. You guys see that? I put Texas State as my favorite team. Let's go. Freaking Bobcats, baby. I opened up my phone this morning. First thing I saw was highlights of Georgia TCU. Like, what the heck? Oh, that's not the right Dynasty. Dynasty. Load. Will Muschamp, baby. Oh, UTSA. Rival. Let's go. do it. Yeah, they're pretty good. They're not us though, boys. Let's go. This might be the last year I run this defense. Just to switch it up for fun, like I did the offense for last year.
Welcome to San Antonio, Texas, and remember the Alamo Dome is home to the Roadrunners of UTSA, and we are fired up to get this game underway. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport, a rivalry game where the result will be remembered for a lifetime. As we'll see the #2 team in the country, the Texas State Bobcats, taking on another
Dude, that is so loud.
Big 12 and an entry conference
Oh, that's loud.
the UTSA Roadrunners. 48 Sports College Football by Bruce Davis, joined here in the booth by David
Holy, that was loud.
Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Roadrunners will get us started with the opening kickoff. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24.
We won 50-17 last year.
Offense will get the first possession of the game.
All right.
There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling, the temperature is hot.
They got Tennyson at quarterback.
This week more than most.
Yeah, David, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be hyped, right? The game seems
This is our first. Hold on. This is our first game. The new squad. What the heck? All right. We got Wisner. We have so many running backs. I need to redshirt those guys. Slot receiver, Evans. Probably not. Probably Dawn. Evans needs to be outside. Yeah, I like that. I like that. And Wisner looks good. When Travion Wisner.
I am impressed with the physicality we're seeing up front by this offensive line. Playing on the road, they knew they wanted to get the run game established, and they are doing just that. They're not just getting 3-4 yards.
That's a good try.
They're gashing this defense.
And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Touch pass on the jet sweep.
Oh, Lamb's out of there.
45.
Oh, he's not. That guy's fast too.
And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown saving tackle.
The defense just got out.
So you got Britt back there.
And the back showed good vision, made a cut into the hole. First down.
And a really nice run and pick up there.
Our line's probably better than last year.
Avoided disaster and stopped the
Well, it should be,
running big
at least.
And the Bobcats have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run.
A good try, Britt.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in the gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, and nowhere to run.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last
Man, they
play.
went
Now
for
he's
both of us, huh?
nowhere to run on that one. He throws a score on the air. 3rd and goal from way back there. From the gun, wants to pass.
Get rid of it.
Chuck it away just as he was
It's grounded.
He just
Gosh dang
knocks
it.
it away, and I think the flag's going to be
All right, kick a field goal.
And there it is. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board.
Barely, barely, barely.
And that'll put the first point of the game on the
All right, we'll take it.
3-0. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense.
Vic Shaw.
So the UTSA
Spencer
Roadrunners
Henderson.
offense has the ball for the first time. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we
Right,
were talking
Sandu.
to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key
There's
to
Lima.
their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these guys are the leaders. These guys get everybody organized and have to play well for their team.
Higgins should be in.
And here comes the offense on second down. They'll run play action.
A good try. Poker, Vera, Atkins.
This drive takes on a different complexion. They'll try to get through the air.
Good sack. Good job, Landry. Yeah, D-line should be nasty. Well, defense in general should be.
Runners will call on their punt team. Slips through the line, and the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. NC State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David's got to find that balance between
He's so wide.
And I think they'll take it. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football. Put a nice drive together and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt, lots to be happy about right now for this team. I think for this one, though,
Good
this
cut.
it's about finding the
Or running the ball.
matchups that are in your favor and then exploring.
Up to 44 yards on the ground in the first quarter. What a tremendous start to this season. On the move. They have had to wear that beat down since the last time these two met, Jesse.
They've been talking about it for a long time. They were absolutely embarrassed. The players, the coaches, the fans. You know they were coming into this game this time. They want to put out a much better.
Get there, get there, get there. Nice. Let's go, baby.
And they made it to the house where they found that 6 points waiting on them. And with the extra point, they're now
All right.
up by a touchdown
Defense back
and a
up.
field goal at 10. The kickoff unit about to go to work. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And good work by the
Ohio State's number 1.
to knock down the return man. UTSA takes over and the offense ready to hit the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No
That's got held.
off the field. Really
Got like tackled.
something together.
Yeah, they didn't add execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this one.
They'll try to run.
And it's a tackle.
And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get it, second guy finally did. Ball and 10 from their own 24-yard line. They're going to ride this running
Good
back.
tackle.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose the yard on
Here's
that.
Osandu's first tackle.
Lost one on that last one. It's
Wrote the
second and
back-to-back Heismans. Let's go.
Just when they're looking one, now up top.
Good job, Higgins.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and
Screen, screen, screen.
safe completion on the screen.
Good plays. Good job, boys.
It's in that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down. And the Roadrunners will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes a move.
That's fine.
For running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line.
Come out, run the ball.
Stop. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
I'll take that. 5 yards.
I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They
Let's see it, Britt.
capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here.
I didn't really block for you.
He was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Trying to pick up a first down.
tight. Where we're going.
Love the timing on the jet sweep there. Quarterback snapped at the perfect moment. Give it right away to the receiver.
Oh, if we block, we got it.
Get around the defensive end. Start
The blocks. Good job.
Didn't get a whole lot of yardage before he was stopped, but using the running back in the short passing game gives him a first down. The Bobcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Power football with the run. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop it. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. From the gun, they'll try the middle.
Yeah, push them forward. All right, we'll take it to the quarter. Good quarter, boys. 10-0.
That'll be enough for a first down. He now has 61 yards on the ground in this first quarter. That is a terrific start. That's the end of the quarter. Texas State has the lead here. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. They'll break the seal on this quarter here on first down. The give out the gun.
Come on, guys. Block.
And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Moving away from pressure.
Good play.
Out of bounds, but he has his offense rolling with a first down. They put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. Leaves it with the back.
First down.
Hustle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get first down. Like that play right there.
Looking to go up top on first down. Let's it go to the end zone.
Touchdown. Right? He was in? We're going to review that. Nope. Good freaking catch.
Add another to their lead.
Good catch, dude. Let's go.
Extra point. They now have a 3-possession lead at 17. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Here's the return from inside his 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going.
Good tackle.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet. But I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this field.
I hear you, Jesse, but not anything.
Nice. And we're flying around. Had Kobe Black out there. I forgot.
Pressure on this offense.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Quarterback moving.
Got him again.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback.
This is a crazy start for the defense this year. Holy.
Advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way.
We've had good field position every possession.
Give him any room to set up the big return. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly
I don't know who this Martin guy is, but what's up, bro?
the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
Oh, we didn't block that guy.
The line, it's Evans. And oh, did they know that one was coming? They'll knock him down in the backfield. Line getting set on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He's going for it all.
Good try.
And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Off play action. He's got his man.
We'll go for it.
And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. They've already converted
Catch it. Good play. Let's go, boys.
Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. They were easily within field goal range there, but they don't feel like you can win this game 3 points at a time.
No, pass. I mean, you got to be aggressive. You got to get touchdowns. You've seen the emphasis. Defenses are willing to give up yards now and make it.
Did you catch it? Oh, I dropped it.
Offense being aggressive. Forget the threes. We need sixes.
Falls incomplete, and he did everything.
I don't know if I like this call because we got tight end at left tackle. I don't know if we blocked this on the right. And we tried. First down. Let's go, baby.
Gotta start fast. You gotta have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd.
Oh, they didn't fall for that. Get in there, Britt. How about that fight? Let's go, baby. One of our sophomores we got last year. Or not last year in class, but 2 classes ago. Homegrown.
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Old Dominion rose to the occasion when it needed to, and they'll be celebrating a solid victory.
Defense, we're going for a shutout, so let's do it.
Week by week, you can feel the momentum building within that program. It's one game, you don't want to react too much either way. But I
2nd and 13.
believe this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13.
Who the heck was that? Should be 3rd and 5. Good job, Booker. Let's go.
Second down coming up. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. And that's not the way
All right, should I blitz?
it's incomplete. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. They're trying to
Good
get
defense.
and they can't make the connection on 3rd down. The Roadrunners will try to pin them back with the punt.
This is tough to watch.
And unfortunately, this guy's been beat up his wrong. He's been hit, sacked a bunch of times already, and another hit right here. I'm literally looking at my offensive line and going, dude,
All right, pass game. Let's see it.
we got to protect me better than this. Give me a chance to complete some passes.
A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. They'll throw it on 1st down. It's complete on
Oh my gosh, good play. Good block by that receiver.
open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30. And the Bobcats will hustle to the line. Looking to move it through the air. Coming after it.
Gosh dang it.
Got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. After misfiring, it's 2nd down. Quarterback checking off. He wants to pass it on 2nd down.
Got him.
Sends it downfield.
Nice catch. Good throw, too. Good everything right there.
And you just could not allow that to happen defensively, giving up a big play like that. They're going to need to now play with some sense of urgency if they're not going to give up any points here before the end of the half.
I didn't block.
Well, there's a statement by the defensive front. First down play, expecting run, and they just dominated up front. Beat their one-on-ones and forced a tackle for a loss.
Got him. Wide open. I don't know who this Martin guy is, but what's up, bro? Let's go see. He's a junior. Wait, so did I recruit him? Or no? Maybe I did. says he's a red shirt. Not anymore, brother. Not anymore.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. A very efficient five-way scoring drive. And they finish things off with a scoring toss from the 33. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Comes out throwing on first down. Quarterback now breaking the field.
Good contain.
Avoids the hit.
Good to be there.
Sets the short gain. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. On second down, he'll fire.
Fumble. All right, score again.
Falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
That looks like a really easy thing to do. Oh, the ball's just on the ground. Jump on it. That's an odd-shaped ball that bounces all kind of crazy ways. Great job on the defense covering that thing up.
They're going to throw it to start the drive.
Running back.
Coming into this game,
Didn't protect.
had some matchups they felt really good about up front. 1-1 right there. Getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play. And they're going to need these guys to start winning more of those because they are finding themselves in a hole here early in the game.
Working the middle of the field, and he's complete.
Good play.
And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
This offense has come out slinging the middle. They are throwing. They're trying to be aggressive early in the second quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
Going for it all.
A good try, Dawn.
He dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be fourth down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On fourth down, they'll pass for it.
We tried. All right, defense, nothing stupid here.
I remember this as a player. You practice specific plays on fourth down for those types of situations. And you know all week against the scout team, you've gotten really clean looks, easy to execute against. And it
Going deep.
Gosh, dang it. That's in the D line though.
Seizing that open space and opportunity all the way inside the red zone. They'll mark it at 19. They're threatening to score and they'll throw it. He's got 3 minutes.
Oh, there goes the shutout.
Made the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down.
Hail Mary heave.
Timeout right before half.
Gosh, dang it.
Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. On second down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime.
Drained it.
It's good. He could have hit a straight right in the middle of the uprights there. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors
Well.
in our halftime update.
Fellas, what an environment there today. All the animosity and flat out hatred
LaRon
that
Lamb.
comes with a good old-fashioned rivalry
Dwight
game
Gardner
on
leave.
display
Dude,
in
that,
first half.
that receiving class was nasty that we got.
Place to start this halftime then by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere, and I love how he's willing to go across the
Like, what is
middle.
Landry doing right there?
And he
Go
also
get him,
has the
bro.
jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this
That's a good play.
rivalry contest.
That was a really good play right there.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. Got things teed up and just about ready to go here in the second half. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a
Good Good tackle.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you. At this point, trailing by as much as you are. Throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here.
Good play.
Oh, they really could have used that as their physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And the Roadrunners will punt this one away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Wants to return it. Just trucks through it.
He's gone. Dawn is gone. Touchdown. 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 The boos are coming up.
Push the lead out a little further. After giving up the punt return for the score, let's see if they have an answer on the kickoff. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
Last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in the back seat.
That was a good play by them.
I just think, David, too, that last drive, they got to do something here to get this defense on the field.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Hey, they'll snap it from the 25 here on 2nd and long. Keeps it on the bootleg.
Good tackle.
And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to make magic on the scramble.
What?
He gets the job.
He just broke that tackle? Good tackle.
Didn't get much on 1st down and 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Extending the play. Short gain on the play.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. No one for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously, you don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up the big one. You're
Good hit.
good about where you are right now in this game.
And the Roadrunners will bring the punt team onto the field. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. He'll get it away and wisely kick it towards the sideline.
See that end around again.
State has the football back and they'll go on offense. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives.
There we go.
This offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defensive effort that last drive.
Instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th down, you're right. Break some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play. They get just enough to keep the drive alive.
Leads it with the back.
Good run. Good play.
Went down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this. The Bobcats moving quickly to the line.
And we can't block them.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. From the gun.
There we go.
Running back looking for room.
I like this play.
He does a really nice job finding open space and
This
making
RPO.
a gain before the stop is made. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Tackle was made at the 33. It's about a 5-yard pickup, and that'll be enough for a 1st down. And the Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on 1st down. Quarterback extends the play. Got away from trouble.
Good play, Britt.
That's about as close as you can adjustments with his receivers. Looking to throw on second down. Makes his connection.
And Don is so good. Dang, hit the lineman.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. Guys, he's up to 103 yards on the ground, and with that run, he eclipses the 100-yard mark in this season opener. A third and goal call here from the two. Let's see if they can finish the deal. Fine play action. He wants it all.
Do it out of bounds, dude. Holy.
Fourth and goal from the two. Can they
Got it. Let's go. Good play.
and the following has started.
Added on again, this offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly.
Nice kick.
Exactly
Nice kick, Zach. Jeez. Wow.
for a national championship.
Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. Offense set on first down. Defense in press coverage. They're bringing heat.
Good job, Dylan.
That is the last thing you want on first down as an offensive sack. Now it's second down. He's looking to throw.
Blitzed them.
Third down conversions, always a huge stat. They've got a third and long from the 27. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Got it.
Osandu wrecked that drive, huh?
No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. The Roadrunners send out the punt unit. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He only needs a sliver of daylight. That
Good field position again.
sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. Trying to find his man on first down. Unloads to the right.
That was a perfect pass. Perfect.
They'll mark it down, but what a payday to pick up a first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. From the gun, running back on the move. An attitude run as he's dragged down after a pickup of 6 down to the 14. Rides to the basket. There to make the stop, and we've played 3 in.
Man, I want them to blitz one of these times so I can just throw that hitch.
Texas State has the lead here. Well, guys, so far this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. With the run on first and goal.
Man, Brisk got some juice, huh?
They corral him at the 2-yard line. And the Bobcats headed quickly to the line. On second and goal, they believe he's got
They blitzed.
the goal line. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to face this game by running the football and beating the clock. They got a pretty good lead here late in the game. The defense knows they're going to
Let's notice we subbed everyone out.
And the punishment has been extended. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way through.
I think it really comes down to their
Good
key
hit.
playmakers, David. They can come back. These guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making it.
UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. Just
Good hit.
possession after possession. Jesse, like, this offense needs to get their heads out of there. You know what?
Hunter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense
No. Dang, Kobe Black, man.
running and throwing the ball.
One big play can really flip the script of a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just outside the 30. He wants to throw. He'll try to do it himself.
A good play by him.
Pick up on the run and get down to avoid contact. And the Roadrunners have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to pass inside the red zone. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. The Roadrunners will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. He'll pull it on the
Good
read.
play.
Nowhere
Tackle.
to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's looking to throw.
Man, that guy just sold, huh?
This quarterback right now is in a groove. He's doing a nice job reading the coverage and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why
Direct
he's
snap.
using
What a play call. That was a good play.
And this has been a rough day for this offense. Finally.
I think we hit the kicker.
Things to happen. Build
Yep.
some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you get beat up and you get destroyed. Like, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that. Put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
The kickoff team out there to boot it away and 15 yards farther up the field after the roughing the kicker penalty. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. 1st down here for the offense. The give to the tailback. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a 1st down at the 38. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Pretty good effort.
I need to see something. How old are my wideouts? Sophomore, senior? Dawn's a senior? Junior. Alright.
Work his way up to the 42. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. The give to the back. And he'll pick up the 1st down after a tough run there. The Bobcats racing to the line in the hurry up.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this
Run
game.
that ball.
They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load. He has delivered for his offense all game long.
Moves around to clear up the vision. Couldn't find anyone open here. He'll live to find another play. It'll be 3rd down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Takes a hit as he fires.
That'd been the craziest pass ever.
Couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down.
We're gonna take a risk. We're gonna run it.
No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. They'll go with the
Oh, yeah.
running game on 4th down here. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks at 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. The throw. Zings it complete to the right. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now 2nd down.
Good catch.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. And the Bobcats have taken it inside the 20.
Running on 4th and 5, what do we think?
Already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Quarterback checking the play. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Shoots it to the left.
And he dropped it. I don't know why hand wasn't enough. Gosh dang it.
He's looking to throw it. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield.
Gosh dang it, guys.
They couldn't throw up a better way to start a drive, and now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 21. He's got it. And they pick up just a few on that completion. We hit the 2-minute warning, and this offense is desperate to make something happen and do it in a hurry. Lost a flyer on 2nd down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Wallace. And he's noticing that 1st down marker there, seeing he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first.
He caught that? Holy. Good sack. Good job, D-line.
Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the off. This is a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Catch in the middle, it's the ball.
4th down. You're really kicking a field goal. Dang. All right. You make it? Got it.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Louisiana is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking
Is he gone? How about that? All right, good way to end the game.
We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They're lining up to kick it off, full of momentum after housing that last kickoff. Looking for daylight. Inside his 20. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish it.
Fumble. Good job, boys.
Offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere at the turnover. The offense starts with a short field. Running back searching for a hole. And he's able to find a little bit of room
Gonna run it up on him.
where they get him down.
It's our rival.
Bobcats want to move quickly.
Wrong play. Here we go. Here we go.
And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped at 8-2. And while the game is all but decided, why not try to get another one if you can? It's part of the fun, right? They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And the D denied him on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he was able to
Guys, we gotta push.
attack with his will.
Get some push up in here. Come on.
They get the timeout called. 11 seconds remaining to play. Big block to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and
There we go.
and the stomping has
Had to get him a touchdown.
and the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be dragged down. The first play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Movement on the offensive
False start.
line. That's
Speed.
Walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and if he accepts it, they will take the penalty. First down for this offense. The snap sets up the throw.
Safety? What a way to end the game.
Complete disaster. What a
Wait, clock didn't run out?
decision to run that far backwards and take the safety. After giving up that safety, they'll have to boot it away and give it right back to them.
There's no way. I was about to say. That'd have been crazy.
You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their
Let's go, man.
lungs.
Good first game.
Speaking, of course, and when you win, is that sweet.
It's glorious to be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to be able to post stuff on social media. It's a lot of fun. I think fans like it more
Good
than
game for
anything,
Whitehart.
but it's something that you every year you have a couple
Completion
games
percentage,
just
like a little bit more, but
they took
guys
care
did
of
drop
business,
passes.
and now you move on to the next.
They really did. And we saw some great individual efforts in this game by the winning team, too. So cool to see some of these players that have had terrific collegiate careers make some of the biggest plays of their lives in this game, in a rivalry game that just means so
Osandu
much. This was
making
a
a case
fun
for Heisman already.
That's going to do it for us.
Hit
from
30
here.
first downs.
Palmer, David Pollock, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
10 total tackles, 7 TFLs, 2 sacks. Let's go, baby. First for all of them. How are we going down in championship contender? What? Sandu, bruh. Let's go. Ooh. Minnesota's ranked. Visits this week? Oh, maybe. Oh, shoot. We already... Shoot. And right back. Alright. So what are we doing? Hard sell for this guy? What one is it? Football influencer? What? Oh, we don't know enough about this guy. Never mind. There we go. Keep sending the house, and Miami's gonna take one of our guys again. Gosh dang it. There we go. No, this guy. We really need that D line. Where's he at? Yeah, this guy. UL Monroe. Oh, they got two 2-stars. I was about to say. So how is Osandu not on here when he won it last year? I don't get that. How do we have the Heisman winner, but he's not on the team? I just realized we're number 1. Ohio State lost. Kick returner, Anzalone. I know Anzalone had a kick return, but I mean, Dawn had a punt return too, so. Oops. Tennessee, let's see their schedule. But they're gonna win. Is it worth doing visits or no? Gotta go all out for those guys. I don't know if visits really matter, right? Just gotta wait. Wait to get those players drafted. Who can get drafted, do you think? For my team, let's see. I mean, maybe Wisner. First round? I don't know. Landry? I mean, statistically, Osandu would in real life, but I don't know about this game. Our linebackers are so nasty. Like, this is going to be our dude next year. Holy. 90 speed, 88 excel. Nasty. We got that. Yeah, let's just keep feeding them. Harry Thompson. Interesting. Alright, guys, I'm probably gonna get off. Gotta go. I'll see y'all probably tomorrow. Peace.